Are you actually recording? You didn't do the thing. Where's the little thingy-majiggy? The little circle thing. Sound like an old person. Okay. I pressed record screen even though I wanted to do a live stream. You know what? It does not matter. I'll probably end up doing a live stream after this. Today I actually have a few subjects I want to talk about. One being diabetes. I know. It's a disease, a sure disease that you get the gist of it. But you don't get a lot of stuff that no one tells you. A lot of stuff that no one tells you is actually type 2 is when you drink too much sugar or eat too much sugar or whatever. And you need to be on medication, like pills. But, okay. I had to make sure this was actually recording. But type 1 is usually when I'm not saying all the time, but usually when you're born with it. Or your pancreas is shot, basically, and you need to be on insulin. You may think that, yes, diabetic people need to be on a diet. Yes. But if you have stuck with a certain diet that got you to be diabetic, chances are you need to take baby steps to reach that goal. Yeah. So let's say your diet is junk food. Your doctor says you need to cut that out. You need to eat a certain type of bread, and so on and so forth. Sorry, I was just running up the stairs a little bit ago before I started this video, so, if you decided to, change the type of bread, that's one step closer to your goal. That is literally one step. And that you should be proud of. You should be proud of that. Others should be proud of you for taking that step. Yes, you should be quitting the junk food and all. But like I said, baby steps. Let's see, who should I add? Should I add him to it? Yeah, I need to draw him more. I can make him a small dude. Or maybe, can I make him smaller? Yeah, that might be. Okay, let's do this. Make him smaller. Okay, like I was saying, it takes work to cut something out. You may think, oh, no, it shouldn't take that much work, blah, 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 blah. Well, it depends. Let's say you're stress eating, and you're under a lot of stress. If eating can be just as much of an addiction as smoking and drugs. It can. You can argue all you want. I don't care. But you need to understand that it is an addiction. And it's hard to quit eating certain foods. Now then, the reason why I'm talking about this is because on Instagram, yes, I know, it's a social media thing. People are stupid, blah, 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 blah. There was a post of someone calling out their significant other for being a junk food eater, a diabetic, and whatnot. And people are like, oh, he shouldn't be eating sugar if he's diabetic. Actually, no. Diabetic people need sugar. I say this not because it's a justification or anything. I mean, they need emergency sugar. What that means is that what if the blood sugar gets too low? That is extremely dangerous. I can't say this enough. That is extremely dangerous. It's a life and death situation. If the blood sugar is like lower than 100, you need to eat something. 100 is ideal. It is ideal to have it at that level. It's not totally good, but it's good enough. It's really sad I have to say this. Yesterday, my dad actually had to have some type of sugar. It was a good effing thing that I saw that his eyes was open. Otherwise, he would have been dead. You don't seem to understand this if you think, oh, it's not real. We are diabetics. He is type 1. Plus, he has pancreatic cancer stage 4. He's dying as it is. And we're trying our best to keep him alive before he dies. And his blood sugar was 20. His blood sugar was effing 20. That is dangerous. That is effing dangerous. Any lower, he would have died. He would have gone to a diabetic coma and died. Let me paint a picture of what was actually going on. I saw that he was awake, and, well, his eyes were open. I did the usual R, as in, like, R or whatever. We do that to each other. He'll do it back, and I'll do it to him. It's weird. It's like a cat thing. He did not do it back. He was making noise, but it wasn't the usual, like, R or any type of, how do I say this? He wasn't making any sense. He wasn't, he was making goggly noises. Like, something like that. I had concerns, so I went and told my stepmom, and we went to check on him. I was able to hold his hand down. Last time this happened, he was strong enough to push me away. I was able to hold his hand down for my stepmom to get blood test, like the little blood prick his finger to test his blood. It was 20. So we got the emergency shot thing for when he's like this. We've never used it before, and we only had 2. The first one we fucked up because my stepmom nor I did not read the instructions. We did not read the instructions, and we messed up. It didn't harm him or anything. It didn't help, basically. It just did not help. So we're waiting there for like probably 10 minutes before we realized this stuff isn't working. I go and look at the instructions, and it says that we needed to add it into the vial. The stuff that was already in the needle, we had to put it in the little vial and shake it up. I thought it was already made and ready to go, but no. He was in a state where he was coughing up spit. He couldn't swallow or spit properly, so he was basically just drooling. But it wasn't actual drooling. He was trying to get the spit out of his mouth. That was a fucking scare for both of us, for all of us, because my dad, he said that he could not see. He was not aware that he was awake or that his eyes were open. He saw blackness. He thought he was dying. We thought he was dying. When there was no improvement after the second shot, my stepmom called the ambulance. I had to wait outside. They actually took their time. They weren't speedy on getting there. They took their time. By the time that I brought them up, he was sitting up and talking, actually talking. He was thankful we called the ambulance this time. Last time he was upset. He did not go to the hospital, even though the doctor says it might be a stroke. It might be a stroke. It wasn't. It was just a numb arm. He was laying on it. Is this still going? I hope so. Next topic I want to talk about is drinking water. Well, more like the tap. I say this because tap water is disgusting. Yes. Especially if you live in Florida. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you really have not tasted actual clean water. Or never tasted water from other places. Florida's water is horrible. It really is. It's absolutely horrible. I say this. I want to talk about this topic because we just found out that they are just replacing the water pipes. This year. They're doing it this year. Just now. And I'm saying this because the pipes that were in there were lead based. Lead. And if you don't know what that is, then you really, really need to Google it. Why lead is poisonous. Very bad. Lead-based pipes. Let me put this in perspective. Okay, was it Picasso? I think so. I think it was Picasso. An artist who could not afford food started eating his paint. Very famous artist. I think it was Picasso, but I could be wrong. Now, at the time, they only had lead-based paint. So he was eating this, he was digesting this, and he started getting sick. He started losing his mind, and he had to check himself into a mental hospital, I think it was. It got to the point where he cut off his own ear, and people were trying to make theories as to why he chopped off his own ear. Like, oh, he did this because of a girl, he did this because of a fight. No, he was insane. He was literally insane because of the lead paint that he was digesting. And it just goes to show you that not everything is good for you. I know there are going to be some people saying, oh, but I drink tap water, I turn out fine. Well, good for you. Maybe your pipes weren't fucking lead. Like, seriously, how are you going to justify you surviving over someone that might have gone crazy? Let's see, what else? Just so you know, lead is illegal in America. I believe at one point in time, after the illegal thing, the law thing about it being illegal, China was still painting their toys that they were sending over with lead paint. And I think something like a lawsuit or something came about it. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I remember hearing about something about their toy cars were painted with lead. So yes, I am drawing this little scene. I don't know who I'm going to put for the other two characters. I might, I don't know, I don't know who I'm going to put for the other two characters. I need to search up my characters. Let me do that. Characters. Let's go with fan characters. Hazbin Hotel. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna do Bunsey. Claudel. Maybe Claudel. Pages. I don't know why I have that one there. I mean, I have an idea I want to do, but I don't think that I'm going to be doing it. Velvet Kitten. I do like their cute character likeness. No, I don't think she'll. Oh, he'll do. Okay, let's see here. I might make Claudel the character that's over drinking the coffee, going crazy. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I do like how I redesigned them. This character was a adoptable, but after redesigning them, I fell in love, and I just couldn't pass them up. Sorry about that clock. It's 1 o'clock now. So I just realized that clock was right on time for this character. The shirt. Yeah. Okay. 1 character down. No, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she'll be the one to overdrink the coffee because she's a writer, so it would make more sense for her to try and stay awake. I don't know. I would have to do her dress. I really don't like the. I did her dress like that because she's supposed to be an old-timey gal. She's supposed to have a dress so long that you can't see her ankles because of the timeline. I don't know. I might end up doing that, but giving her a different dress style, maybe. I like how I did her. I really do. And she needs more art of her. So maybe I might do it. Boops. Boop, 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 boops. Cuteness. I could just leave her flower pattern off. Even though it looks great on her, I'm already overworking myself. Oh yeah. My guide in this kicked me out because I wasn't active enough. Even though I was participating in pretty much everything except for one thing. Well, two things. Chat room and this new exhibit thing. Expedition. Yeah. I was not saving up the not coins. I would have enough coins if that was the case. But no, I wasn't saving up the diamonds for it. And it's just, there was no point to me because the freestyle one was just, it was stupid to me. I didn't understand it. So I didn't see a point to it. So apparently I was kicked out because of that. Because that's the only explanation I can think of. So I spent the 500 diamonds to create a new guide. Because this guy took me out of my old guide. So I had to make another one. Mega art. Yeah. I'm the only one in it. I'm actually okay with that. But who knows? Right. I don't care if anyone actually joins. Just please be active. And by active, I mean just contribute to the guide hunting. And if you want the twisted brown, it doesn't matter to me if you do the twisted brown or not. I tend to almost not do that, but who knows? Sometimes I will. Sometimes I won't. Okay. Back to the art. Back to the art. Okay. I'm sorry if I don't talk the same. In all honesty, I hardly talk at all in real life, so this is actually a improvement for me. Okay, so if you guys want to see what all's going to be here, Hot Wings, it's a band. I need to finish that character. Corn Pub. Gee, I wonder what that's about. And the Prince of Hell, one of my OCs, or characters I'm using for my own AU, I guess. It is an AU, and yes, I did kind of make him like the son of Lucifer. I kind of made him like a twin, but they sent him up to Earth somehow. I don't know, to actually live among the humans. Menu. This is a hell coffee shop, so take a wild guess what those menus are. This character is my coffee character, and I absolutely love him. He's dead inside, so, well, he's dead permanently, so it doesn't matter. His horns are actually a coffee bean cut in half. They do taste like coffee if you lick them. I should probably do that. Make it more realistic, I guess. I am trying to get back into being active on DeviantArt, but in all reality, I'm not impressed with what they've done. So I'm just going to just post the stuff that I'm very, very proud of. Oh. Hello? Okay, I'm so sorry about that. That was my stepmom. Okay, where was I? I feel like I need to fix the menu. Oh, I probably do. God damn it. Everything's good except for the menu. Like, it's bothering me, and I don't know why. Okay. Damn it, what was I going to do? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, let's see. What was I doing? Well, I need this right now. Big cute eyes. Big cute eyes. Wait, probably not. I want to do that right now. Okay. He has no nose. Wait, did Millie or Moxie have nose? No, I don't think they did. Okay, so it might be canon that imps don't have noses. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I know shit when I don't. Give him a real smile. The real smile. The real smile. Woo, so cute. So I'm gonna go over what each character's sin is. His sin. That's a good question. I haven't thought about his. I think his sin would be like, maybe not spiking, but poisoning a cup of coffee to someone that he hates. Like, he killed that person, so of course he's gonna go to hell. And since it was coffee related, he's a coffee demon. Yeah. Sure, let's go with that. His is actually being greedy. He is a greed demon. He is very greedy. Okay, I made an entirely other universe for him, a whole story for him. Well, not a whole story, just the basic story, I guess. It's very dark, and I don't know if I should explain it, but in layman terms, he was actually born a biological female and was forced to wear female clothes and all that stuff. He wasn't allowed to be himself. So, he ended up killing known bad people, and a lot of it ended up being priests. Because in the world that I created, they actually did a lot of bad stuff and got away with it. The only part that isn't reality and the whole priest did bad stuff and got away with it was the fact that they got away with it. That's the only fiction part, because I know you can Google priest stuff, like, and find a whole lot of BS, like, whole lot of stuff about that. Now then, the characters that I'm going to be putting in here recently. This, I have not made a story again about this character, like background. I don't know. I don't know yet. But I might come up with something. I don't know. I really, really love the character design that I did for that one. I'm just in love with it. Yeah, let's go with that. Apparently the whole reason why my stepmom called was to ask if it was hot in the bedroom where the cats are. I didn't think it was, not to me. My stepmom called me. I know it was an accident, but it actually made me smile. Made me happy that she made that mistake. To her, it was a mistake, because I really don't think she's an ally. Hell, I don't even think my dad's an ally, even though he claims that he's okay with gays. They can do whatever the fuck they want. But then makes a really tasteless joke. It's not even a joke. It's horrible. It's so bad I don't want to say it. That brings me to another topic. Just because someone with blue hair or whatever says a very tasteless joke does not mean it's funny. I had to say this because someone on Instagram said that, and I don't understand the implications of it. I don't understand why they said that. Like, I don't understand. We got on the subject because they were making fun of trans people. Someone said, I identify as a tack helicopter. And then another person decides to do a play on words. I identify as a tram-gender. And it's like, it's not funny. It's not a joke. You're invalidating someone's identity, someone's existence. And it's like, how would you feel if I made a joke about gays? Or a joke about straight people? Or a joke about your fucking race? That's not a joke. If it's not funny, then it's not a joke. If someone is not laughing, it is not a joke. A joke is something, like, You can insult yourself, like doing a joke about yourself. That's fine. That's funny. Because you're not attacking another person. You're attacking yourself. It just, I even asked other trans people what they thought about that, and they were disgusted. They were really disgusted about that, and they should be. They freaking should be. Sorry for the quietness. I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. I don't understand people saying, like, I don't understand why people can't respect others. Why does it bring you joy to be an asshole? I don't understand that. You're sadistic if you do. Because that's like saying that I can easily misgender you on purpose. And you shouldn't get mad because it was a mistake, you know? And then keep doing it, and keep doing it, and keep doing it. Until you're just like, you know what? I no longer see you as a friend. You may think that it's stupid to get angry about that stuff, but let's twist it around to someone who's an actual cis, like S-I-S, cis, and someone misgenders you. My stepmom has a medical condition, and you wouldn't have known this if I didn't say this. She has a medical condition that makes her look like a man. Because of this, people like bosses and all have been trying to fire her for some reason because they think that she's a trans person, a trans woman. And I can tell you right now that she's not. She is 100% woman, and I say this because she has actually given birth to a child. She has given birth to a child. She is a woman, 100% woman. She's not trans. She has never been, and she never will be. She plays it down like she doesn't hear the person misgender her, but we all know that she hears it. We all know that she's embarrassed by it. She doesn't correct anyone anymore. She doesn't see the point. My father and I, we are the ones that correct. We are the ones that get so angry that we yell at the person until they hear us. The last time she got misgendered, my dad wasn't around, but I was. And this lady misgendered her by calling her a sir. And I said, ma'am, she is a man. Because that was bullshit. I understand it was a mistake. But you can look at her chest. She has breasts. She has long hair. everything on her, not everything on her, she has jewelry, like rings and all. If you look at her, you can tell that she's a woman. Like, look at her certain body parts, breasts, long hair, jewelry. That tells me she's a woman. Alone, that tells me a woman. Even some clothes that she wears. Like, she goes out and dresses. She has a dress that she can wear, but she doesn't. I don't know if they meant to be disrespectful when they said that, when they called her sir, but they definitely said sorry after I said something. The reason why I say this is because you don't know. You don't know their history. You don't know their medical history. And we shouldn't have to fucking tell you. You should be respectful enough to understand that it's not your business to, like, be the judge. It's not your business to say, you know what, you don't exist. So I'm going to say it and call you this, and you have no say in it. You don't have that say. You do not have that ability, or not ability, but you don't have that authority to do that. What you have is to be respectful. And you can say, oh, I'm not a transphobe, I just think this and that. That's what a transphobe is. That is exactly what a transphobe is. Someone who does not respect someone. We're not doing anything. We're not saying, hey, you should be this gender, not what you were born with. We're not pushing this shit onto you. We're asking you politely, hey, can you call me this and that? I don't want to be referred to as that and this. That should be end of story. That should be the end of the subject. But no, some people seem to have a stick up their ass that they can't seem to sort it out. But seriously, if your enjoyment is to piss off someone who's just trying to live, trying to be themselves, and not bothering you whatsoever, then you are the problem. If a transgender, and this is an actual thing, if a transgender person decided that they were not going to correct you anymore, they're stopping correcting you because you obviously don't understand or don't want to try. And yes, you can try. You can. I say this because people change their names every fucking day. They do. They say, hey, I changed my name to this. Can you please call me that? And they're like, yeah, sure. 1 mess up is okay. 2 mess ups is understandable. 3rd, maybe. 4th, you're not really trying. 5th, okay, I can see where this is going. 6th, yeah, we're done. If you value that person as a person, their name or pronoun should not bother you. Sorry. Okay. Oops, did not mean to do that. Oop. I thought I... Never mind. Okay. We had a nice talk. The sad thing is, whenever I talk certain subjects, like when I actually plan out a subject to talk about, I actually go through all the subjects I want to talk about and whatnot in my head. And in my head, I'm calm, collected. I don't get emotional. But apparently, when I'm talking about the subject, my voice just cracks. It's like, oh, you want to talk about this? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. So that's fun, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think I'm done.